Gocharam tamagocharam Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmyaham. See, we are in the verse 461. Am I right? 61. 461. Prarabdham siddhyati tadha Yada dehatmana stitihi Dehatma bhavo naiveshtaha Prarabdham tyajjata mataha. So whenever one is identified with the body only, there is a talk of this prarabdha karma. But this Mahatma, this Jnani Purush, he is completely detached from the body mind. Yes, no body mind. He is abiding in the self. Dehatma bhavo na eva ishtaha. Naiva ishtaha. So he is not identified with the body. Therefore, prarabdham tyajjata mataha. Now do not ever talk about prarabdha for the jnanis. It is not there for the jnanis. So not the three karmas. No, not even one karma is there. So all the three karmas are negated for the jnani. And in the next verse, see, this is so beautiful. Shankara, I don't know how he can write such things. Now we will see what it is. Sharirasyapi prarabdha Kalpana bhrantirevahi Adyastasya kutas sattvam Asattasya kuto janihi Ajatasya kuto nashaha Prarabdhamasatakkutaha Sharirasyapi prarabdha Kalpana bhrantirevahi Adyastasya kutas sattvam Asattasya kuto janihi Ajatasya kuto nashaha Prarabdhamasatakutaha. No. The prarabdha is not for the Jnani Purush, but his body mind. His body has to undergo the prarabdha. If you argue that way, then Shankara says, Sharirasya api prarabdha kalpana bhranti revahi. Even if you say the Jnani's body is undergoing the prarabdha, even that is bhranti revahi. It is once again a delusion only. Why? We are seeing the body undergoing the changes. It means it's deteriorating. He says that even is bhranti revahi. Why? Whenever you see something other than yourself, it is bhranti only, na? Bhranti revahi. Because from his standpoint, adyastasya kutaha sattvam, for him the whole world, including his body, is only superimposed on the self. Like the snake vision on the rope. So, see, it is not a joke. He is there. His truth is what? Everything from the body onwards to the world, everything is superimposed in the world, just imagined in the self. So, adhyastasya kutaha sattvam. Is it satyam? The body is satyam from his standpoint. Body is only a adhyasa, superimposition. Like the snake vision, is it satyam? Snake vision, is it satyam? No. Like that, the body and the world is not satyam for him. Means what? It was never born. Why never born? Because it is you imagined. The ghost was never born. You imagined it. It is not that ghost has come out of the post. You have imagined it. So, adyastasya kutaha sattvam. How can you attribute a reality to the superimposed thing? Asatyasya kuto janihi. If it is asatyam, how you can say it is born? Has the snake come out of the rope? Never. You have seen it because of your delusion. So the snake has never come out. The ghost has never come out. So kuto janihi. If it is unreal, how can you say the date of birth? So asatyasya kuto janihi. Ajatasya kuto nashaha. When something is not even born, how can you attribute death to it? So as long as the body is functioning, yes, prarabdha is there for the Mahatma. When the body goes, then there is no prarabdha. So videha mukti, now he is jivan mukta. When he drops the body, then he is a videha mukta. Till that point of time, yes, the body has to undergo the prarabdha karma. Hare Rama, from his standpoint, this body and the world is adhyasa. It is only superimposed. Therefore, it is not real. If it is not real, it is not born. If it is not born, it will never die. It is not even born, then what is the question of death? So, kuto nashaha, asataha kutaha prarabdam, for that which is not. That which is not. How can you talk about prarabdam for that? So this is the Mahatma's standpoint. From his standpoint, there is no body. Body is a myth. You just imagine. For some time, now he is clear. There is no body mind, he is only the self. So see, it is not chumma vilayattu kadayadu. He is not seeing body mind, he is not seeing anything other than the self. He is only in the self. So if the body is asat, if it is not at all there, then how can you attribute prarabdham for the thing which is not? You know what? The horn of the horse, according to the prarabdha, it will grow and it will fall off also. If you talk like that, is the horn there? No. How can you talk about the prarabdha for the horn of the hare or horn of the horse? Like that, this body was never ever born. Then how can you attribute prarabdha to this body? So even when you say, no, for the Mahatma there is no prarabdha, he is one with the self, but his body has to go through. If you say that, that is also not acceptable from the Mahatma standpoint. You may talk anything, because whatever you think other than yourself is Bhranti. Because you are under the influence of Bhranti. So you stop seeing anything other than the self. Chomma, you see something else and attribute something to the others. See, one step forward, I don't want to utter this. From the higher standpoint, the Mahatma himself is not born. You are yourself never born. So, what is the talk of prarabdha for the Mahatma? Don't talk nonsense. Shut up. That is what Shankara is saying. So, not for the Mahatma, not for his body, because from his standpoint, there is no body. Then why is he suffering? Did he come and tell you that he is suffering? You only attribute suffering also on him. No, but I am watching him. See, you know what? The Yoga Swamigal of Jaffna, towards the end, what happened? Actually, he was hit by a bull. He was really hit. And he fell down and his hip joint was broken. At the time, he was 90 years. Very old, actually. He lived very long. Wonderful life he lived, a very long life he lived. And he was bedridden. That's what they say. He was brought to Jaffna, the Tiruvannamalai. He was kept. Otherwise, he was there in a village, Kolumbuturai. His adhishtanam was Kolumbuturai. He was brought there. So, at night, he used to even, oh, it's paining like that. If a disciple who is serving him, he is hearing, he uttering, it's painful, who and all, then naturally you will think, he is really suffering, pavam. So you help him. He accepts. Yes, when he says, it is real. It is not you are imagining, it is real. When you go and help him, he accepts that. That is also real. Even when everything is done, still from his standpoint, there is no body mind, there is no suffering. See, this is not acceptable to the buddhi, intellect. சும்மா நீங்கள் என்ன வேணால் கதை வர்றதா நாங்கள் பாவமாக எல்லாம் கேட்டுட்டோன்னா I am not saying, Adi Shankara is saying, if he is a real Mahatma, identify only with the self, not seeing anything else, then he is not seeing body at all. There is no question of suffering or enjoying, because he is beyond suffering and enjoying, because there is no mind to suffer or enjoy. There is no mind state. Who is suffering? There is no mind. There is no ego self. So who is suffering? When this question is asked, there is no answer. But I see him suffering. You see so many things in the world also. You see the sunrise, you see the sunset. You see the world other than yourself. Who can help? So therefore, it is very difficult to serve a Mahatma when he was sick, because you misunderstand, you are deceived. That is why when Ramakrishna was very ill, the people started wondering, is he a Mahatma? So much pain he is suffering. He said, it seems, no, I am Rama, the avatar of Rama and Krishna, Ramakrishna. He said, see, you attribute again and again that you are suffering. Then they have to say something. Okay, the body is suffering, not me. They may say that much. Because you have to be satisfied. Otherwise you go mad, no? You are very concerned about the Mahatma. That is why you are also, it's out of love only. So you are also concerned. See, that is why when Swami Taponji was very sick, towards his end, Gurudev had gone to see him in the Uttarakashi. Gurudev at the time was giving lectures everywhere. He was very popular as a great Acharya. So he had gone, and Gurudev was very moved seeing Tapon Maharaj. He was very ill, very sick. Then Gurudev said, no, I am going to take you to the Delhi. I want to give proper treatment to my Guru. I am going to take. He asked, Empa, in Delhi nobody dies? He asked. In Delhi hospital nobody dies? He asked. And then he said, Chinmaya, it is very easy to discuss Vedanta, talk about Vedanta. To live is not that easy. I lived here peacefully, allow me to pass peacefully, he said. When I am born, the death is born along with this body. On the day we saw, Adi Shankara, the death and the prajna, the wisdom, both of them are together, always following. See, it was very beautiful, conception. Actually, it's very nice. We have to give the credit to G.V. Iyer. Yes. Huh? Yeah. See, when anybody would be moved to tears. To see your own Guru suffer. Suffering means what? See, it cannot be explained, It is not that Gurudev was in Ajnana and all. See, you cannot explain all these things. But Swami Tejamayani said, no, allow me to go peacefully. Meaning what? Don't take me to hospital and all. I don't, because he never came down from from Uttarakashi. See, during summer he goes to Gangotri. And during winter only he comes to Uttarakashi only. Not down below. He lived such a life. Never. So, from that standpoint, it is something else we cannot fathom. So whatever is the expression, don't get deceived. Suppose if the Guru met with an accident and he is in coma, don't think he has gone unconscious. In that state, there is no going into coma or unconscious state. He is still aware only. But his brain has damaged, brain got damaged or dead or whatever. Somehow the hardware has gone. So software cannot function through the faulty hardware. That is all. So he is beyond software and hardware. Nowhere.
Ramana has not gone anywhere. Even after,
I am here, he says. He said, I am here.
even after the body.
Where am I going? I am here, he said. He said, I would be here. I am here, he said. That's beautiful. English சொல்லிருக்க மாட்டார்னு நினைக்கிறேன். தமிழ்ல சொல்லிருப்பார். I am here na எப்படி நான் இங்க தான் இருக்கேன் அப்படி சொல்லிருப்பார். We don't know. So therefore, if you consider the body of the Mahatma is going through prarabdha also. And what a logic. If that is a superimposed thing, according to him, it is never born. So how can you attribute a prarabdha for which is not born? It is non-existent.
So from his point of view, even this Jivan Mukta, Veda Mukta is...
Because for Brahman is Nitya Mukta.
Nitya Mukta, never bound.
See, that is why Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi doesn't give much importance to Videha Mukti and all. He says the Jivan Mukta is already dead. So how can a dead person die? How can a dead person die? No, his body falls off. That is for you. For him, the body is not. Already it is merged with the self, means it was never, ever born. So for him, there is no body. There is nobody. So that is his abidance. That is his real knowledge. See, இதெல்லாம் வந்து ஒரு சும்மா ஒரு கதைக்காக இல்லை. It's not just for some sort of praising somebody, exaggeration or praising somebody. No, it is their state. Then why Shruti Mata is telling that the prarabdha has to be sort of enjoyed, even for the Mahatma? Why it is said? We are not going to leave you now. Please tell us why it is said that way. For that also, you have studied.
I think so.
You have studied.
No, it is clear, Swami.
Because it is said exactly the word. Yeah. Anyway, we will see now. ज्ञानेना ज्ञानकार्यस्य समूलस्य लयो यदि तिष्ठत्ययं कथं देह यदि शङ्कावतो जडान् समाधातुं बाह्यदृष्ट्या प्रारब्धं वदति श्रुतिः ज्ञानेन ज्ञानकार्यस्य समूलस्य लयो यदि तिष्ठत्ययं कथं देह इति शङ्कावतो जडान् समाधातुं बाह्यदृष्ट्या प्रारब्धं वदति श्रुतिः ज्ञानेन by the true knowledge ajnana karyasya samulasya layo yadi. Whatever the effect of ajnana, see this body, mind, etc. is all effect of ajnana only. Because you don't comprehend the real self, you see something else called as body, mind, the world, etc. These are called as the ajnana karya, the effect of ajnana. Jnanena, by the true knowledge, when you say ajnana karyasya samulasya layo yadi, root and branch, it is destroyed if you say layo yadi. If it is destroyed if you say katam dehaha ayam tishtati, how come the body is still remaining for this jnani? See, I am saying, I accept he is a great Brahmajnani. Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, like people, great Brahmajnani. But even after the knowledge, even after they have realized their self, what do you say? Through the knowledge, all the ajnana karya is destroyed. Layam yati. But still, how come the body is existing? And also going through whatever has to be gone through, like eating, sleeping, talking, etc. The expression is still there. As a jiva. Jiva means not jiva, but he is as a person, he is responding to my queries. He is showing compassion, love. More than my mother, more than my father, more than anybody, he is compassionate. How can you deny this existence? as a person, as a body, as a person. How can you say he is not? Therefore, till the body is there, we have to attribute prarabdha only. That is what? Iti shankavataha jadan. Thus, they raise the doubt. Who? The dull-witted ones. Jadan. Dull-witted ones, they raise this doubt. No, no, no. He has to be with the body till he drops the body. That is Videha Mukti. Now in the Jivan Mukti. Therefore, till the Videha Mukti is done, the prarabdha for the body continues. Iti Shankavato Jadan. For that dull-witted ones, Samadhatum. Just to pacify them, their intellect. Okay. Till he drops his body, the prarabdha continues for his body. Okay, now satisfied? இப்படி சொல்லணும் தான் சரியா இருக்கு. அதை விட்டுட்டு ஒண்ணுமே இல்லைன்னு சொன்ன எப்படி? பாஹ்ய திருஷ்டியா பிராரப்தம் vadati ஸ்ருதிஹி. Shruti means the Vedas, they attribute this prarabdha bahya drishtya. Because you are extrovert. You are seeing something other than the self. So you are questioning. So to pacify your ajnana, your bahya drishti, whatever you experience through bahya drishti, the Shruti, they say, okay. Sanchita karma is gone and Agami karma will never come. But what to do? Prarabdha karma he has to go through. Nobody can escape. Prarabdha miha bhujyatam. So even the jnani will go through prarabdha. So you are satisfied now. You are satisfied? Yes. Appa. Only bahya drishtya, meaning you are extrovert and you see something which is abnormal or which is other than the self, other than the truth, and you ask so many questions and you raise so many doubts because you are jadan, mandabuddhi, you are inert, dull-witted. So to satisfy the dull-witted ones, the Shastra say, okay, prarabdha is there, okay. Yeah, Videha Mukti is there, yes, when the jnani dies, Maharantram is broken and something goes out. How many? It is all said in our scriptures, in Puranas. Yes. There is no head. And nobody to go out. No, I have seen him. See, if I see my Guru not, my Brahmanantram not opened, then I cannot accept my Guru is not a jnani in front of others. So secretly I will break his Brahman and then throw.
The stories multiply after his death, after the body is gone.
No, for some yogis it may go also like that. Anything can happen in Maya. See, whatever you see is your imagination. No? Why can't you imagine that Manda Polandu Poramari? You can imagine that the Jiva, that Jyoti had gone and merged with the other Jyoti. Antar Jyoti, Bahir Jyoti, Jyoti. Anything you can say. But Swamiji, faith you are losing faith in everything. There you are gaining Brahmajnana. So therefore, for the dull-witted ones, all these things are said. I know one Swami, a senior Swami. Actually, he was searching for a place for his samadhi. No, don't laugh, please. It's a real thing, real story. He was very concerned after his death what these fellows will do with his body. So he was in a town, living in a town. In the midst of the town, nobody will allow to bury according to the government, it's a dead body. In the residential area, nobody will allow to bury a dead body. Is that not so? That is a crematorium, that is a graveyard for that purpose. So he was very concerned. He was searching for the sort of a place for his samadhi, Bhu Samadhi, just for him to be buried. Then some of his devotees started this rumor that Swamiji is going to enter into Jiva Samadhi. Then that Swami got little, agitated. I am not entering into Jiva Samadhi. Meaning what? These fellows will put me in there and they will close it. He said, no. I am not entering into Jiva. Only after this body falls off, I want to find the proper place. Don't put me into Jiva Samadhi. No, no, no. He told me, very nice person, very nice person. He told me, Swami, you know what? Only the yogis, they know how to go just like that, controlling everything. Willfully they can just drop off the body and go. I have not gone through those practices. Suppose if they put me in and they close, I will be roaming as a ghost. So please don't do this. He got little, really kalavaram adanjittar அவர். The devotee, for devotees it's a perumai, it's a pride for the devotees. Enga Swami, Jeevan Mukti adanjittar. For the devotee is a matter of pride. Our Swami is an ordinary Swami. Jiva Samadhi aako idu. So they can, make a big business out of it. They are very good people. I am just joking. But it is not easy to go into Jiva Samadhi, please. Then somehow he found some place, Pavam, and then they gave him beautiful Samadhi and all. It is good. So, please, if the Brahmarantra is not open, don't break it with a coconut. Huh? I am telling you all. Sorry, I am not a jnani. I am a jnani only. So don't break my head. See, Swami, when you have gone, whether we break your head or not, how does it matter? This is coconut, this is another coconut. So two coconuts, what is the problem? No problem. You are right, no problem. So before even me passing away, don't break the See, all sorts of things. We have so many karpana, kalpana. And we are very great sadhakas. So we have so many kalpanas. Swami said, what do you mean to say all the scriptures are talking about Viveka Mukti? Poya. No, mei. It is very true. Jada buddhi for Jadan. For Jadan it is all said. Bahya drishtya. See, please understand, it is very clearly said. Jadan. For the dull-witted ones, all these things are said. All this Viveka Mukti and all is talked about for the Jadan. Bahya drishtya. Because you are having your own idea of everything. Bahya drishti. So even Viveka Mukti is said only for Bahya drishtya. You are seeing a body which is dropping off. From that Mahatma standpoint, no body, no body. So completely there is no difference between the Viveka Mukti or the Jivan Mukti. How do I know? I don't know. Maybe I will come and tell you after my Viveka Mukti whether there is difference between Jivan Mukti or Viveka Mukti.
The whole universe is in you.
Universe is mithya, is false, it's not there. Only self is. See, the film roll, which is moving very fast, becomes slow and it stops. And nothing is projected. So you still your mind and get rid of this world. That's all. When the mind is, moving, then the film roll is moving. It is projected on the screen. Stop the mind. Stop the movie. And be yourself. Be free. So this is the Upadesha. But for any practical purpose, you have to go and see yourself. Then only you know what it is. Otherwise, we will at least speculation from here. It would be like this, like that. Even whatever I am talking, also speculation may be. There may be Jivan Mukti or there may be Viveka Mukti. Who knows?
Now you are confusing Swami.
Because he will be very sad. Our Ramana will be very sad if I say there is no Viveka Mukti. Because see his face. He is so sad. Swamiji, please tell, there is Viveka Mukti. So we are hitting a deal, compromise. Yes, Viveka Mukti may be there, I don't know. Who knows?
Why we have to waste time?
Waste time on it, right. We have to move to the next verse.
Yes, thank you.
See, I have a lot of time today, because only 3 my target today.
All right.
न तु देहादि सत्यत्वा बोधनाय विपश्चिताम् यतः श्रुतेरभिप्रायः परमार्थैकगोचरः न तु देहादि सत्यत्वा बोधनाय विपश्चिताम् यतः श्रुतेरभिप्रायः परमार्थैकगोचरः. So the idea of the Shruti, when it talks about prarabdha for the saint, is not to establish the reality of the body for the vipaschit, for that realized saint. No, that is not the idea of the Shruti. See, dehadi satyatva bodhanaya na. The idea is not to establish that yes, he was with the body. The saint, the realized saint also is living with the body. Not to establish this, Shruti is saying, talking about prarabdha for the saint. It is for what? For shankavato jadan samadhatum bahya drishtaya. That is why Shruti is talking about prarabdha for the saint. Not to say that yes, saint also has got a body. He is also going through the prarabdha. What he can do, pavam. Not for that. He is very clearly saying, Natu dehadi satyatva bodhanaya vipaschitam. The Shruti's idea is not to establish that yes, the vipaschitam, the realized saint also has got a body. Yes, that is going through. Not for that. In fact, you know what is the Shruti's abhipraya? Paramartha eka gocharaha. From the Paramartha standpoint, from the absolute standpoint, there is only the self, only the Parabrahma Paramatma, which is the self. That is why in Mandika Karika it is said clearly, na nirodho, na cha utpattihi, na bhaddho, na cha sadakaha, na mukshur, na vai muktaha, iti esha paramarthatha. Meaning what? In Paramartha, none of these things are there. Bondage itself is not there. What to talk about liberation? There is nobody who is seeking. There is nothing sought. Nobody liberated. So that is the Paramartha, the supreme truth. So when the truth is that, never ever the idea of the Shruti is to establish a body for the saint. No. When you say, yes, the saint is living with the body, what does it mean then? Though the saint is really realized the truth, still he has got a body. From his standpoint, his paramartha, his self, his truth is what? Only that one. But bahya drishtya, we see, no, he is expressing through the body mind. So for samadhatum, so for giving some samadhana, some sort of should satisfy you, then the Shruti say, yes. All the two other karmas are gone, but prarabdha is there. But that is also not true. Actually, for the saint, there is nothing. He is truly liberated. He is free even while living here. So here concludes this chapter about prarabdha for the saint.
So this is all in Vyavahara, what is prarabdha, etc. Vyavahara. So
because you see.
Because we have to.
Because you see
we
it
have
is
to transact. We have come here, you are teaching, we have to. So this is Vyavahara going on. So
the relativity is used to establish the absolute.
Huh?
Relativity.
Relativity? Relative.
And the relativity is used to establish the absoluteness.
How can you use relativity to establish the absolute? How can you use relativity to establish the absolute?
On one side you are saying there is no body. On the other side body is there for onlooker side.
Because you are ajnani. You are imagining the whole world, na? Because of your ajnana. You can imagine anything, na? You can imagine a Mahatma suffering also. Why not? You can imagine a white crow flying upside down. Vella kaka mallaka paragadu. சிகப்பு யானை பல்லாக்கு தூக்குது.
So in Vyavahara that is, can be imagined, but in Paramartha it's like
Can be imagined. You are imagining, not can be imagined.
Barren woman's son. In Paramartha.
Yes, you are right. Correct. So now moving on to the next chapter. There is no plurality. That is the next chapter. Yeah, why not? We started only 7:30. Maharaj, there is 20 more minutes. My target, I'm very efficient. I'm going to excel.
We want fresh chapter, fresh mind.
You are not fresh now?
We have to listen to her song.
Whose song?
Vinodini's song.
Is that so?
Yes, Swamiji.
Huh?
Yesterday you promised to do this.
Yeah, we will listen that also. परिपूर्णम अनाद्यंतम अप्रमेयम अविक्रियम एकमेवाद्वयं ब्रह्म नेह नानास्ति किंचन परिपूर्णम अनाद्यंतम अप्रमेयम अविक्रियम एकमेवाद्वयं ब्रह्म नेह नानास्ति किंचन. See, before going to this verse, I remember one thing. Bhagavan, when he was growing older and older, he had arthritis, it seems. So he used to sort of rub some sort of a balm, something, and he used to wait, it seems. He used to apply himself, it seems, and wait. Wait means what? He used to sit applying. So he used to jokingly tell other devotees, it seems. See, the people, the devotees or whoever coming here, they may wonder, this Mahatma himself is sick, he is needing help, then how can he help me? And they will go away. He said, that is good. If this Mahatma himself is needing help, how can he help me? So it's all very misleading, huh? Very, very deceiving. Don't get misled. It is all something else. So paripurnam, anadhyantam, aprameyam, avikriyam. What is this Purna Paramatma? Paripurnam. It is full, complete, total, fulfilled. Means nothing lacking there. Paripurnam. Pari means from all sides. Paripurnam. Infinite. Full. Eppudithaan solradhu Purnatha? Paripurnam. Anadhyantam. There is no beginning or end. Anadhyantam. Adimudi illada Jodi. Arunachala Jodi. Without beginning or end. Aprameyam. You cannot compare it to anything. Avikriyam. Absolutely. It is still. No movement there. No activity there. Akriyam. Ekameva. Advayam. It is one without the second. Brahma. That is the Brahma Tattva. Na iha nana asti kinchana. This is very important. Here there is no nana, plurality. Asti kinchana. In Telugu, nana means appa, father. Na iha nana, appa inga illa. Na iha nana asti. Nana means plurality. Nana vidamana. So, na iha nana asti kinchana. Not even a bit of plurality. Kinchana means not even an iota or bit of plurality is there. It is one, Advayam. This is Brahma Tattvam. It is Paripurnam. So when you accept even something little bit other than it, it is limiting the Paramatma. When it limits, it becomes limited. When it is limited, it will perish. So it cannot be accepted. Naiga nanas, either it is 0 or 1. Not 0.7, 0.8, 0.95. You know what?
1 plus 1 is infinity.
Yeah, he is a big Mahatma.
Yes.
You know what? You know what? See, this is why in Saiva Siddhanta, I'm telling you one thing. Saiva Siddhanta, they say Anava Malam. Ahankara they call as Anavam. Malam means impurity. They say it can be removed. But till the end, a bit will remain always, they say. Why they say? Because they watch the Mahatma also, transacting in the world with his likes and dislikes, whatever is expression. So they say, yes, Anavam has gone, but it cannot be removed totally. That is very practical, because they are seeing that. But here only it is said, from the Mahatma standpoint, how it looks. See, Saiva Siddhanta, they don't take that kind of a pain to explain to the devotee or the seeker that from his standpoint there is nothing. He sees, so they say, okay, Anavamalam cannot be removed totally, little bit will be always remaining. So in the Dvaitic religion, they can never accept he is God. Though he is near to God, there is some distinction. Because it is blasphemy to say he is God.
Drop and ocean.
So here very clearly said, Neha nanasti kinchana. Not even iota is other than the self. No business of, something is remaining which is not the self. No. It is only the self. Yeah. That is Purnam. See, idea of Purnam means what? Nothing else except it. Then only Purnam has got some meaning. If you say accept something else except Chinnada, no, it is not Purnam. So therefore, na iha nanasti kinchana. See, all the scriptures, Upanishads and all the great acharyas, they emphatically state this. Na iha nanasti, even kinchana. Not even a bit is there other than the self. Again and again they say, because it is paripurnam, anadyantam. See, anadyantam means what? If it is not paripurnam, it will die. And paripurnam means it cannot be created. If it is not paripurnam, it would be created. It would have been created also. It would die also. Avikri, it change also. All these things are negated. Therefore, there is nothing else in the Paramatma. Na iha nanasti kinchana. Sadganam chidganam nityam. Anandaganam akriyam. Ekamevadvayam Brahma. Nehananasti kinchana. What is that? Sadganam. It is the essence of the existence. We know only the existence of something. It is the pure existence itself. Sadghanam, Chitghanam. We are aware of something. It is awareness itself. Anandaganam. We know happiness in the world. That is happiness because of some reason. It is happiness, bliss without any reason. Not dependent on anything. Totally independent bliss. So, Ananda Ganam, Akriyam, once again Akriyam, beyond any modification, any change. Therefore, Ekameva Advayam Brahma, this is one without the second, this Brahma Tattvam, Na iha nana asti kinchana. There is no Nana, there is no Mama, there is nobody here. There is only Brahma. No plurality here. There is only non-dual self. So this is all revealed, and rest we will see tomorrow morning. So according to my quota, I have finished 5 verses. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Yeah, come my dear.